Well, looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank. He's got the pace, he's got the work ethic, and some great crossing too.
And so a great source of assists, of course.
Absolutely, like all the best fullbacks, Peter.
You know. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. The most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's forced to go back, tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Yamal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Kaka. Shevchenko. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Deftly away. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. Raul. That's a little off target. Great vision. He shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pirlo. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. And Shevchenko! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul, and it's Zanetti. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bayer getting this one clear. And that has put paid to that. Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Danger averted for now. Now, can they get him away? Jordi Alba picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a terrific header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Shevchenko clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Decent progress down the left. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end.
And Messi! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kaká has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Robertson. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think...
And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way. Mbappe! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. Yamal looking to play him in. Raul in acres of space out wide. Now this could be a chance. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball. Will play through for the wide man. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be a
Big chance!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Robertson, and he's had it nicked away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Zanetti tries to play it through. Not Yamal. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 12. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10.
Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Pullet, good driving run. Referee has just said play on. Oh, it's come loose. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Back towards the middle. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Kaká, and he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Has crossed. There's the header!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. He's had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pullet tries making a foray down the right. Nice bit of trickery. Pullet. Oh, such a clever touch. Delivers the ball. And that should get the job done. Pullet with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Osimhen. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. Kaká puts a cross in.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Portugal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rashford, He has found a way through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The message is clear, none shall pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And Berbatov! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A tale of two teams, one irresistible... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance, surely! That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Zanetti. Osimhen looking to run onto it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
A header! Decent enough try. He's a sharp little ball here. Robertson spread it left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. And it's Davids. Pelé. Threads one in. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Davids has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Not the most accurate pass. And he can clear it away. Tar. And Adams. Bayer with the clearance. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. What a throw in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Rashford proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's...
Neymar! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Sao Paulo! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Pele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Baresi tries to clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's being shifted off it. Tar can get it clear.
Foram indicados 2
And
minutos
it's
de
Davids.
compensação.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Roll.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rashford has it in a wide position. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. It's Rashford! Rashford. Rashford! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Looking for the run. He's through here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a cute ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Sao Paulo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. And that has been cleared. And this is chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. It's played through for him. Big chance, corner.
Substituição para Portugal.
Portugal have their second corner now. Shevchenko is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. But it's Rashford. Your impression so far, Jim? It's Rashford! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 3 coming up. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, there's the clearance. And it's been played through.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a go! Oh, crossbar! Baresi attempts a clearance. Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and
Made
early.
into space out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
Sao Paulo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Robertson.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's had a hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Baresi is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Batistuta. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...